Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. You have tuned in to Starlight Starbright Guidance, and my name is Jessica. I'm going to be doing your reading for June 2018. I'll be doing a general spread as well as a love spread, and clarifying as well as pulling from 4 different oracle decks. I have the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck, the Dorian Virtue Romance Angels, the Keepers of the Light, and the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. At the end of the reading, if you liked it and you wanted to see more, please subscribe. Click that little bell to remind you when I have a new video come up for you. If this reading does not resonate with you, all these readings this reading cannot resonate with everyone, every single Libra out there. This does apply to Sun, Moon, and Rising Libras, but it's not going to resonate with everyone. So if it does not resonate with you, please check back next month, and maybe that reading will. Again, thank you for tuning into my channel, and we'll get started. I'm using the Gilded Tarot to do your general reading, and I'm going to use the Spiral Tarot for your love reading. And then I'll use the Classic Rider-Waite to clarify if needed. And I went through the Oracle decks, so let's get started. Alright. What kind of messages, Spirit, do you have for Libra for the month of June 2018? Please provide clearly defined messages for Libra for the month of June 2018. I do not read this deck. I don't read any reversals except for the Classic Rider-Waite deck. I'll read reversals with that deck. But the way I do reversals is not the traditional way. I read reversals as the opposite of what the upright meaning is for that card. What kind of messages do you have for Libra? 2018. The bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Decision has to be made about how you're going to move forward. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Swords, the King of Cups. Wow. Like there's 2 male individuals here showing up in this reading. 6 of Wands. Maybe you'll have victory with one of them. Who knows? And then the Ace of Swords. Wow, really strong cards here, Libra. Alright, 2 of Wands is your overall energy. The first card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. So a new beginning when it comes to a work venture or a business venture, something to do with making money, a new project, new beginning coming in. That new beginning may include a male energy. It could be female. King of Swords energy, truth. Truth is required for this new beginning. In either finances, career. It could also be a new beginning in love with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have the King of Cups coming out. This is a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and coming out right beside the King of Swords. It may be another love interest, this water sign, also coming in for a new beginning. What are you doing, Libra? A lot of action going on here. Either way, there will be victory with this Six of Wands. You're going to feel victorious over a situation. It could be this new start, and you're enjoying the rewards that come from it, the recognition. I know Libra is all about partnerships, and there's a couple of options here for a partnership, whether it be a business partnership or a romantic partnership. The Ace of Swords, another new beginning. It could be truth of the situation, like the ending of an untruth and the beginning of a truth. I really feel this is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This could be your energy. It could be the King of Swords energy coming through. Maybe that's who the new beginning is with. This with the Six of Wands, you know, feeling victorious about a situation, and maybe a truth coming out of which one of these suitors that you pick, like a truth comes out about one of them that makes you decide to go with the other one. When I think of the Ace of Swords, I think of truth. It really kind of applies to every aspect of your life. Clear thinking when it comes to love or work. You'll definitely be very mentally agile with this card. You'll have clarity. You'll have truth. Definitely need to clarify. What is this Ace of Pentacles for Libra for the month of June 2018? What does this Ace of Pentacles represent for Libra for June 2018? Libra, June 2018. Libra, Ace of Pentacles. What is this Ace of Pentacles? What does Libra need to know about this Ace of Pentacles? Nine of Swords. Why? You're kind of stressed out about this new beginning. You don't know what to do. Like you can't sleep at night. What is going on? Additional clarification for the Ace of Pentacles, please. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're scared you're not going to get this new beginning. You're scared it's not going to take off the ground. It's a project you want to take off the ground, but you're scared it's not going to. Why? Why are you scared? Justice in reverse. You're afraid there would not be any justice in the situation, which is so typical of a Libra. Like you're always trying to balance things out and seek harmony. And you're afraid that with this new beginning, it won't take off the ground. There won't be any justice. There will not be any harmony or balance in the situation. Why? I mean, you have two kings here. What is this King of Swords? Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Whoever this King of Swords energy is, they're holding on to their ideas about this. They're about this project or this new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, they're not wanting to put in their part of their money or their heart, or they're not willing to pull their weight because they don't want to let go of their money. They don't want to invest in this new beginning, and you feel like if they're not investing, that it's not going to get off the ground and there will be no justice. What is this King of Cups? The Chariot. So Cancer, with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I feel like it's strongly a Cancer. The Chariot's about moving forward, being victorious. So I would say if you're trying to choose between two different business partners or even love partners, I would go with the King of Cups person, because they're about moving forward. They're about new beginnings. They're about making it happen. They're definitely more action oriented than this King of Swords energy. I'm feeling a more positive vibe coming from them, and I would definitely recommend that this is the one you go with. I mean, I feel strongly this is speaking to specific Libras. That there's this business venture that you're worried about getting off the ground, and you're trying to decide which partner to go with. And this also could be love. And in that decision, you should go with the one who is more emotionally in check. It would be the more, the person that's able to control their emotions. And that's this King of Cups. This would be the best option for this venture. The King of Cups energy, it could very definitely be a Cancer individual that you're dealing with. Excuse me. Or they take on that energy of a water sign. And this King of Swords person, they're not really trying to invest. They're really not. They're holding on to what they have. They're not trying to let it go. With this Four of Pentacles, I mean, you can see like he's clearly just like he's got the pentacles under his feet, he's got the one in his hands, and he's got the other one stuck in his crown. It's not going anywhere. Like, he's stuck in his ways about this, and he's not trying to invest. Let that one go and go with the King of Cups. Okay, I feel like this is the choice here, with the Two of Wands being your overall energy. It's definitely a choice between these two candidates, and the best candidate for the job would be the King of Cups individual. So use your discernment to determine who that might be. With the Hermit here, you might need to go inside yourself and determine who that person may be. The King of Swords energy is going to be someone who speaks the truth, but they're not really budging. I feel like it's probably an Aquarius, because it's fixed energy here with this Four of Pentacles. I feel like they're an Aquarius or have heavy Aquarius in their chart. This other one, I feel strongly that it's a Cancer or has heavy Cancer in their chart. But when you choose to go with this individual, there will be victory in this situation. And there will be clarity about what you need to do. Let's clarify the Six of Wands, find out what this energy is that we're trying to be victorious over. The Eight of Swords. So, you're worried that there won't be victory. And you feel kind of trapped in the situation. A lot of frustration here. And it may be frustration with trying to make this decision. And it could be that, you know, like whatever this venture is, you feel like it's really not a good fit for you. Like your whole heart's not into it. And that's frustrating for you because, but it's kind of like, it's an opportunity to be victorious, but how can you be victorious in it if your heart's not really in it? But you will receive truth and clarity regarding the matter, and it will get you out of this Eight of Swords energy. With this Ace of Swords, it will be like a realization about what it is that's putting you into this energy. What's this Ace of Swords for Libra, June 2018? Seven of Cups. So a lot of deception, a lot of self-deception probably. Like telling yourself that it might not come to fruition. A lot of, like you're hopeful about the situation, but you don't have clarity on what information you need to know as far as whether or not you should get involved in this or not. And with the Ace of Swords, it's going to bring you clarity. It's going to clear up all this fog and bring this person to light about this decision. Like which one's the best to go with. And maybe a decision to not get involved in it at all. And maybe this King of Cups energy is like going in a different direction with this Chariot as the clarifier, instead of what this original idea was, this original project was. You know, it fell through because this person didn't want to invest in it. And maybe that person is you, since this is air energy. You didn't want to invest in it because you didn't feel like it was a good fit for you. So you decided to go this other route and move forward with it. In doing so, it brought you some Eight of Swords energy because you wanted to be successful in it, whatever this new route is. But it's an unknown territory, so it kind of leaves you frustrated, but you have clarity, and the unknown becomes known. Yeah. So, decision-making time. And I think you're going to know what the right decision is at the end of the day. So that was your general reading. Let's go into your love reading. Spirit, what kind of love messages do you have for Libra for the month of June 2018? Love for Libra, June 2018. Excuse me. I'm going to do your energy, their energy, what surrounds you, what are your blockages, and what the outcome and general advice is for love for June 2018, Libra. Pentacles. We have for Libra in love, June 2018. You have the star at the bottom of the deck, wish fulfillment. Your current energy, 8 of Wands, taking action. And the 10 of Swords, death of a situation. I mean, that 8 of Swords energy is coming to a close. Their energy is the 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, and the Knight of Swords. It could be dealing with the air sign or fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries, or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. What's crowning you? The Ace of Cups. Wow. That's a good card to be crowning you in a love reading. What are your blockages? The World. Interesting. What's the overall outcome? Ooh, 7 of Swords. No. Alright. Alright. And overall advice? 9 of Swords is advice? Really? Don't like it. But, I mean, your overall energy is wish fulfillment. Maybe you're working towards that. You really want wish fulfillment. That's why you're taking action here with the 8 of Wands. Very, usually when I see the 8 of Wands, I think of us taking action, but this feels like it's coming from Spirit, like it's blowing you into action. It's forcing you into action. So you can get out of this 10 of Swords energy. Hello. That ain't pretty. Good gracious. But you see there's a sunrise coming up in on that water. So you're almost out of it. You're almost there. It's the last of the cycle. The cycle is coming to an end. When it comes to your mental despair, air energy, and their energy is the 9 of Wands. Typically, this is the Wounded Warrior card. Like with the classic Rider-Waite deck, it's got the guy with the bandage around his head. And this guy doesn't really have a bandage around his head. He kind of looks like he's putting on a show here. He looks very accomplished, like he's got all these wands behind him, like they're his trophies, and he's presenting them like, I've been through all this and I'm ready for more. I'm ready for more. With your energy being the 8 of Wands and theirs being the 9 of Wands, maybe your action brings on this energy, whatever the action is. He's got the 9 of Wands, or she, with the Knight of Swords. So this is fast movement, fast communication. Mostly a little bit of a brash communicator. Not really, kind of careless with his words. Just throwing them out there, not caring who, is impacted by them. This is a card of Gemini. Also could be Aquarius or Libra. This with the 9 of Wands, I feel like whoever this person is, they're very proud, they're very ready to take action when it comes to something. With the Ace of Cups crowning you, maybe it's love. you know, the Ace of Cups is only the really love card I see here. I really feel like it's you wanting a new beginning in love, and this person's just kind of like, this could be you or this could be them, but they're just kind of, I feel like they're the ones that are putting all these swords in you. Or vice versa, you're putting all those swords in them with your words, and it's kind of like killing the situation. What a bummer. It's a bummer. It's a buzz killer. Blockages are the world. I mean, with the world card is just such a it's the end of the major arcana. It's number 21. It's been through a lot, and it's like you're ready to go. And that's what's blocking the relationship. It's if it's in the blockages, like it's lack of happiness. And you've been through so much with it. It's just, I feel like this is a long-term relationship that you've been dealing with for a while, and it's kind of like you're done. You're tired of it. You're ready for a new beginning in love. The Ace of Cups. So I definitely see a relationship ending here. Especially with the Seven of Swords and the outcome. This is the Liar, Cheater, Thief card. But I also look at it as walking away from a relationship. You're taking with you the lessons you learned from the relationship. You're looking back because you're like, you don't really want to leave it because you've been dealing with it for so long. You kind of got used to it, but at the same time, you know you need to walk away from it. So it's taking your emotions and packing them up and walking away from this very careless individual. And then you have the Nine of Swords as your advice. I would say, if with the Nine of Swords in the advice situation, that you need to avoid taking on this energy after walking away. Like, don't regret it. Don't get into a state of worry and regret. And I mean, it's brought on upon yourself, by yourself. Looking back at the situation, it's a very hurtful situation when you've been with someone and been through so much with them. Like, even though you may have been the one that chose to walk away, you're still going to be mournful of that relationship. It also could be, you know, just telling you to take time out to mourn it, to mourn the situation before you move forward in love with someone else. Can I clarify? Please clarify. The Ten of Swords for Libra in love, June 2018. What is this Ten of Swords for Libra in love for June 2018? What is this Ten of Swords? What does Libra need to know about this Ten of Swords? 2018. June. Somebody's getting left in the cold here. Could be them. When you choose to walk away, when the situation dies and you choose to walk away from it, they're going to be feeling left out in the cold. You're probably feeling left out in the cold because this person is careless with their words and they hurt you, and You just feel like there's no love there. And you want love. You want a new beginning in love, either with this person or somebody new. What's this Ace of Cups? What is this Ace of Cups for Libra in love, June 2018? Star card, wish fulfillment. You are hoping for a new beginning in love. That is your wish. Whether it be with this person or someone else. Like, that's what you want. And that's understandable, Libra. You love to be in a relationship. You need it. You thrive on it. And this person just is not giving you what you need. What is the World card for the blockages for Libra in love, June 2018? Two of Cups in reverse. So, no love here. There's no love. No love in this situation. That's definitely a blockage. What's the Seven of Swords for Libra in love, June 2018? The Five of Wands. Strife. Chaos. Just fighting for something that's not worth fighting for. But you're going to leave the situation. Very energetic card there. I feel like it's the person you're dealing with. That's where this energy is coming from with the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Those two combined produce this energy to me, like careless energy with proud wand energy, proud fire energy with a reckless person's energy. What's this Nine of Swords for Libra in love in the advice position? The Chariot. You have to move forward. You have to move forward from this Nine of Swords energy. Get out of it. What's the Knight of Swords about for the person Libra's dealing with for love, June 2018? King of Wands in reverse. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with that's just not operating on their higher level. They're operating in a very low vibration. They're not getting what they want by being this way. Because they're losing you. And with the Ace of Cups being the crowning for both of you, like, I feel like they want a new start of love too. But they're not going about it the right way. They're making it worse. They don't know how to go about it the right way, unfortunately. Alright. But, I mean, with the Star card, and it's, again here with the clarifying the Ace of Cups, like, I feel like you're going to get that wish fulfillment when it comes to a new love, a new start in love. So congratulations. Got to move forward though from that Nine of Swords energy. Got to get out of that. I feel like this person senses that the love is gone. Like, they sense that they've done too much. They've said too many things, and they're kind of feeling left out in the cold because of it also. But it's too late now. Sorry, person. Alright. So now we're going to go to the Dorian Virtue Romance Angels. See what kind of messages we have for Libra, June 2018. Spirit, what kind of messages do you have for Libra for June 2018? Love. What do they need to know when it comes to love for June 2018? Oh, Libra. I know. You feel like you spend your whole life looking for that perfect partner to spend the rest of your life with you. And it's always some idiot that doesn't know what in the hell to do with it. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what it looks like. You know. You're like the queen or king of partnership, you know. You know what you gotta give. You know what the other person's gotta give. And you know what the other person's weaknesses usually will be when it comes to the relationship. You know, you try so hard to balance it that it's overwhelming sometimes. But that's just your nature. You want to balance it out, but unfortunately, I don't think it's possible to ever have a completely balanced relationship that is steadily balanced. And that might be a lesson for you to learn that as much as you want that balance in a relationship, you may never get that perfect balance that you envision when it comes to a relationship. Bottom of the deck. You deserve love. You are lovable. Don't ever forget that. And I don't think you will. I think you know that. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So that new start you want in love, I mean, you may have to wait a little while, Libra, and it's okay to be single for a little while, you know? It's okay. It's worth waiting for to get that real love that you want and you've been searching for. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. That may be what that World card was. With the World, I mean, I look at the World card as a positive card, but I also see it when it's coming out in a negative situation or in a negative position, that it's things that are of the world, worldly things like drugs and alcohol and things that are available from the world. It also could be that this is your energy, codependency, like wanting, like feeling like you have to be in a relationship when really you don't. So you're codependent on that feeling of having to be in a relationship. Yeah, that's what I get with that. And then separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Like I said, I really feel like there's a breakup happening. You're moving away from the situation. It may be temporary. Maybe you want to have a new beginning with that person, but you need to really take some time away from them and they away from you, to recognize what they had with you and you with them, and kind of break that codependency. And it may be that, you know, this person is for you. This is, you know, maybe a soulmate or a twin flame, but right now is not the time for it to happen. You guys have lessons to learn, but they're worth waiting for. And it could be that there's a new love out there for you that's worth waiting for as well. But either way, you're going to be single. This reading is telling me you're going to be single, and it's going to be okay. Your advice is to not let it get you down, is to move forward and, you know, go within and figure out what it is that you want from a relationship, and be realistic about it. Don't get rid of the idealism. Idealism, I think, is the proper pronunciation for that word. The next deck we have is the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. Spirit, what kind of messages do you have for Libra, June 2018? Libra, June 2018. What kind of messages do you have in advice for Libra, June 2018? Libra, June 2018. Okay, Libra, as your sister sign, I'm an Aquarius. You know, when I see that Nine of Swords come out, and I know most of you can relate to this too because you're a mental energy. That's kind of a hard cycle to get out of when you get in it. And that advice with the Chariot clarifying it, get the heck out of that cycle immediately. Do not even feed it the least bit of energy. Otherwise it will take over. And it's hard to get rid of. So hard to get rid of. We have the Rhodochrosite, card number 45. Let's see what it says. Don't you want to know? Aren't you curious? Alright. The Heart Reviver. You'll need that. After this situation unfolds, deep down you feel alienated, unloved, and unappreciated. A history of sexual or emotional abuse creates disease. Or you may have misused or feared your sexual power in the past. I feel like that really ties in with that codependency card. You may be repressing something you do not want to face. Irrational fears and paranoia and unacceptable emotions need to be acknowledged and transformed. The unacceptable emotions is in quotes as if they are acceptable, would you find them unacceptable? Okay. Time for a change of viewpoint. Begin to seek the gifts in your experiences rather than seeing the negative effects. Check out whether what you were taught in childhood is still relevant to the person you are today. Releasing resentment from your heart creates well-being. Your soul path is radiating unconditional love and selfless compassion. Beautiful card. Beautiful. And it's pink. Like the heart. Very pretty. Alright. The next deck we're going to pull from is Keepers of Light. What kind of message do you have for Libra? For the month of June 2018. Libra. June 2018. What kind of healing messages do you have for Libra? They need some healing going on here with this reading. Some heartache here. Some things that need to be dealt with. Some separation. Some I need some advice for them for June 2018. We got two cards. Lady Nada, Heart Awakening, Awaken to Acceptance and Divine Love, Give and Receive in Balance. And Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth, Stand Strong, Focus on Your Purpose, Release the Fear of Persecution and Speak Your Truth. Here's Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. And Joan of Arc. I think Joan of Arc was a Libra. I don't know why. I just feel that. Somebody look that up. Let me know. Was she a Libra? I mean, very strong woman. Voice of Truth. She was definitely an air sign. She had to have been. I don't know. She spoke the truth. She was a rebel. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Alright. So we'll see what we got there. Lady Nada. The cave of your heart is opening wide for you to experience divine love. You have an opportunity to overcome past pain, heartbreak, and letdowns. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself, and then allow yourself to be cherished and loved by others. Amen. Like, take that time out to love yourself. You don't have to be in a relationship right now. Be in a relationship with yourself. If you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and move into a state of trust. You are reminded that when true love is present, when divine love is present, there are no obstacles to overcome it. There are no obstacles to overcome. It will be there, clear, pure, and real for you to experience. Your relationships are being brought into harmony on all levels of your life. Give and receive divine love with yourself and all those around you. Joan of Arc. You are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. That mission for a new love. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you are on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. That Five of Wands is what that's reminding me of. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul you are. Continue to be honest with yourself and with others. Alright, last deck. The Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck. What kind of messages do you have for Libra for the month of June 2018? Libra, June 2018. Libra, June 2018. Libra. I know it's going to be a good one. I feel it. It's going to be just what you need to hear. Just what the doctor ordered. I feel it. Libra, June 2018. Seek and ye shall find. Card number 9. Believe this is the Hierophant, but I will see. Hold on. The Hermit. This is the Hermit card. The affirmation is I take time for solitude and introspection. Keywords: quest, understand, retreat, solitude, introspection, guidance. Sometimes individuals become so engrossed in a relationship or in wanting a relationship. Oh my God, Libra. Did you hear that? Because I just heard it. Sometimes individuals become so engrossed in a relationship or in wanting a relationship that all perspective is lost. The relationship becomes their world. That world card in the blockages, the relationship became your world. And you lost sight of yourself. This card suggests that now is the time to take a step back, either from a relationship or from the desire for one. What this is, hold on just a second. Alright. Oh my God. Stop the madness. I'm getting all these notifications on my computer, and that never happens. It's like someone trying to interrupt my message here. Alright. This card suggests that it is now time to take a step back, either from a relationship or from the desire for one, and go on an internal quest to rediscover yourself. One of my favorite sayings is, there can't be a we until there's a me. If this resonates with you, it's time to have a dialogue with your higher self and your guides about who you are and what you really need in life. You may be surprised by the answers. This is also a good time to physically retreat from your busy life and relationships. Attending a spiritual retreat would be optimal. However, simply finding some time for solitude and introspection can be just as beneficial. Take a walk in nature, quiet your mind, and listen for messages from the birds and the trees. Give yourself the gift of daily 5-minute meditations. Pull a card from the deck and sit with the card's image, seeking its deeper meaning for you about what role relationships play in your life. You may feel that you need assistance in your quest for greater understanding regarding what you need in a relationship, or even how to handle a specific relationship. Find a guide or mentor who is knowledgeable in matters of the heart and converse with that person. Beautiful. So on point. So right on. With your reading, Libra, I mean, wow. Those oracle cards I love. Bringing those in because, and also bringing them in from different decks, because it's like a unity occurs with the message, and it solidifies that message even more for me and you, whoever I'm doing the reading for. I just love bringing them in. But anyways, Libra, I hope you take these messages to heart, and if you like the reading, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you again for coming to my channel. Hope to see you again next month. Goodbye.